can use is, when you were 10 years old and you were 5 minutes late to your piano lesson and you were just, I did it. Did you? Did you play piano?
It's the one proper regret I have in life.
I think that's one of the typical stereotypes is my mum made my brother and I play piano. We can talk about this later because Mark, my brother, Kanye West on Instagram, I think it is.
Kanye West 89.
89, you can't forget about that. He's a good guy. He used to make me hide in the bushes, whether it was piano practice or basketball practices. So clearly, the tiger mum.
Wait, why hide in the bushes?
So that we didn't have to go to practice. Yeah, absolute menace. But anyway, we can talk about that another time. What I was saying is, piano practice, you're 5 minutes late. All you want to do in your life is get there because you're so late. This is the most important thing. You then look a week down the track. It means nothing. School, the same thing. Your assignments are so important. I need sleep. I need to do this. Who cares? You go to high school. Same thing. And it's just putting that all into perspective that at that point in time, things really don't matter as much as you think they do. So zooming out is, I think that's really good advice from you. That's why you're shaping the future of Australia, really. Well,
look, I've rehearsed these lines thousands and thousands of times.
Thank you, Mr. Chai.
You're welcome, Mr. Kwan.
So do you have any examples from your family which you think maybe tied into this topic?
Straw Hat Stephen, apologies for this.
On Instagram.
So a long time ago, we went to an interview for a school.
Yep.
It was a private school on the Gold Coast.
Quite a prestigious one, may I add, but we don't want to mention names. Carry on.
And I don't know if I should be sharing this.
I think you should.
All right. Yeah, okay. So we went to interview for a school, and I guess fitting in means sort of being funny. It just means sort of being a kind of larrikin, right?
Yep.
So then we go into this interview, and then the headmaster's talking to us, and he goes to my brother, "What's your favorite subject at school?" He goes, "Lunchtime."
Now, I know you didn't go to the school. So would you, in your educated opinion, did that cost you a spot at the school?
Yeah, 100%. There were conditions in which they said that we could attend the school, but Mum was like, "No, thank you."
Jeez, Straw Hat Stephen.
I distinctly remember laughing and then thinking, shit, afterwards.
It's a good story because it goes back to everything we talked about is the fitting in. So he's thought that at the time that's an appropriate statement or comment to make.
Look, I don't know what was going through his head at the time, but
how old was he? Do we need to go down that path?
Yeah, 11.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
every kid loves lunchtime and when they're 11.
The fact that he cracked up afterwards though, tells us what is
surely that wasn't the reason why.
All right,
let's say it is though.
Sorry, Stevie. Let's hear one of your stories, Ethan.
In terms of fitting in, I don't know. If you listen to any of my brothers speak, if you close your eyes, you would have absolutely no idea where we've come from. Probably me too, to an extent. But I think the accents that we've picked up have been probably more severe than they should be, given the time we've actually been in Australia, to that point fit in. Top of my head, can't really think of anything else that jumps out in terms of fitting in, but that's probably it.
Wow, I thought we were going to throw our siblings under the bus.
So another story just in the context of brothers. We love our brothers.
Yeah.
So my oldest brother, Daniel, he came back from schoolies up in Ailey Beach with an eyebrow piercing. I don't think that lasts too long because, again, at the time, he probably thought it was cool.
It was very cool.
The rest of us didn't, and that went away pretty quickly. But if you know him, he's a solid guy, and it was pretty out of character for him, but kids do what they do to fit in.
And it can be a lapse of judgment that lasts a couple of, like a week, it can be a day, it can be years.
Yeah.
But we just hope for most people that lapse in judgment doesn't last very long.